I mean, when was the last time that you sat down and thought to yourself, hey, you know, I'm doing pretty good for myself. I've got a roof over my head. I got food in my stomach, clothes on my back. I got this hobby, that hobby that I, can, enjoy myself with, the means to do so. I have a little bit of extra. Why don't I use that little bit of extra that I have to help somebody out who doesn't? I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, 2 people out of 10. Scale of 1 to 10. Wow. 2 out of 10 people, 1 out of 5. So on and so forth, would actually go above and beyond and help people. That's a terrible number. There's always going to be, even if in a perfect world, there will always be at least, one person who feels that they are entitled to more than another. And I fully understand that, you took the time, you went to school, you studied, you worked your ass off, you have a good job. Well, not every person who, didn't get a chance to go to college or, is working a, regular, 9-to-5 job, blue-collar job is because they're lazy or that they just don't give a shit. For the most part, it's lack of opportunity. Some people are just in a situation where they cannot do that. If they were to stop working their crappy 9-to-5 job and attempt to go back to college, their entire family, them, their wife, children, maybe even parents for some people, would definitely feel the pain of that. One less income in a household can make or break a household. So the next time you see somebody, working at a gas station or, walking around in, a uniform from a warehouse job or leaving a warehouse job, that person necessarily isn't always a lazy person or a person that has no drive or ambitions. That person may be put into a position where they are doing what they have to do to survive. The waiter or waitress out in New York where the establishment generated an automatic 15% tip for gratuity, who marked it out and wrote 0 because I give 10% to God. What makes you think you deserve 15? That's that person's life. That is how that person pays their bills. Now, alongside that, somebody making the comment of, oh, you should just get a real job. Well, if said person were to go out and get a real job, who's going to bring you your food? That is a job that somebody has to have. Maybe that person thoroughly enjoys making people happy and working with people and being one-on-one and, trying to make sure that you have the greatest dining experience possible. So before you judge somebody because of what they do or how they pay their bills, think for a moment that, maybe that's not necessarily the choice that they wanted to make. Or vice versa. I mean, how many college graduates who, go to school for a particular specialized field actually end up working in their specialized field? I have a friend of mine who went to college for accounting, and currently she is working tech support for a company, resetting admin passwords and running jobs and tickets. That's definitely not something that is tied into accounting. Another friend of mine has a degree in a foreign language, Spanish. She does not work as an interpreter or, a bilingual specialist of any kind. She is actually for lack of a better term, a receptionist. Sets up meetings for clientele, runs books, runs a little bit of numbers here and there, manages a small office, because that is definitely pertinent to a major in Spanish. What it comes down to is I give these people far more credit than somebody who has the opportunity given to them. They made a tougher choice. I could better myself and my family would suffer, and my wife and children, family may suffer. Or I could not follow my dreams and my desires and do what I have to make sure that they are provided for. So I want, you can leave in the comments, what was it, not when you were a child, because, everybody wanted to be a policeman or a fireman or, marine biologist or, something along those lines, but right, junior, senior year in high school, what was it that you thought that you were going to be doing for the rest of your life? And are you doing that currently? Is that how you survive? By doing what it is that you wanted to do with yourself? All the red lights.